Hey everybody!
I'm Andor.
I'm Sir.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title.
Y'all, we are back. It is season 1 of Star Wars Andor, episode 7, called
Announcement.
Da-da-da.
Breaking News.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Blast on.
Beautiful one. What was it called? The Eye.
Eye of Aldani.
The Eye in the Sky
Yeah.
made its grand old appearance. Most of our crew died,
Mission
or
was a success though.
betrayed us, or ditched out,
Yeah.
or just walked home.
Deuce.
But Andor is on his own once again. We'll have to find out, but first you gotta like this video, second you gotta subscribe, third you gotta comment down below about how slept on this show is. Get the news out, spread this to a friend that likes Star Wars, tell them to go watch it if they're a Star Wars fan, and if they haven't gotten around to it yet. Check out the Patreon, we've got some shows over there for you that you might enjoy, and most importantly, go support the show on Disney+. We do not own it, but now we're gonna punch it.
Wow. Tattoo?
Adam's favorite planet.
My favorite planet.
Where you get tatted.
Where you get tatted.
Hey,
Or I get
guys.
to meet that Thundercat dude and he can robo my arm out.
Guys, I can see you in your reflection.
Stop. We're not
So
doing
can I.
this. Stop. You guys do this every time now, and I have to re-listen
It's
to
me.
it. But I have
It's
to.
usually me.
But I have
It's
to
him.
listen to it.
Hey,
It's
so
not
did they
my
ever
fault.
explain how they got that
Stop.
symbol?
Stop. You guys make.
This
me
is all
feel
glorious
crazy.
content.
And
In case
this
it's
is
all
the
in.
third part we never skip.
I want to know what's gonna happen with this guy.
The third part will never skip.
He's
Why
probably
is he?
gonna just drink milk again
He's like.
and eat cereal.
And a free Captain Crunch. Oops, all pebbles.
For 3 episodes, he's been sulking and pondering his existence.
But what about his uncle?
I don't know, man.
Is that what you're wearing?
What is it that you hear my collar saying?
I don't believe in myself. I am desperate for approval.
Damn, just from a collar being up?
Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong. She knows her son.
We're here this morning and know that the only question we need to answer is how tight to close our fist. This is what we plan.
Damn.
The use of any local custom, festival, or tradition is covered.
Who is
The
this?
rebel
I was just gonna
His
show you, it's not
face.
even the main guy.
will trigger permanent revocation of imperial tolerance.
Is this so?
This supposed to be a guy from Clone Wars?
The narrator, I think. Yeah.
Poverty must with even indirect effect on the empire will henceforth be branded a class 1 offence.
Damn.
All prison sentences are immediately re-evaluated.
What do you mean?
Oh, is it true? Claire was just...
Oh, yes! I committed war crimes.
Nothing sus, bus driver.
He's like, I think we got him.
Yeah.
Something about his hand movements was sus.
I warned you when we started.
You told me we were building a network.
What were my words?
This is something else entirely.
Turning back will be impossible. You knew where this was going.
Mm,
You've always known.
Damn.
jumping steps ahead.
Palpatine won't hesitate now.
Exactly.
Can we
Did
trust
Did
the
I say-
lady?
Did I just say Palpatine?
Yeah. He won't hesitate now.
Yeah, she's the assistant's in on it.
Yeah, I know she is,
The
but
Empire has been
I don't know why they just
choking
showed that
us so
shot.
slowly we're starting not to notice. The time has come to force their hand.
People will suffer.
You're already suffering.
I mean, that's the point.
You're not angry with me.
The more people that suffer, the more people want to get involved too. You know.
Yep.
I know what you mean though. She was listening in on the conversation from a different room. It's kind of weird.
Just an odd shot.
Yeah.
I hope she's worth it.
She's worth it. No, she's just judging.
Or yeah, I was gonna say, or she doesn't want Mon Mothma to know she's in.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I just looked down there. It goes on forever.
Haven't you seen Attack of the Clones? It's your favorite
been
movie
forever.
ever.
No small jobs.
Looks like the DC train
Yeah.
system,
Yeah, the metro.
metro system.
At ease, attendant.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Ma'am. Attendant Belzonis.
It's like the data.
I need a
storage
multi-sector data blend going back 2 years.
room. So she just walked.
She's alive. I knew it.
Who's
I had
that?
faith in you.
Speeder?
Homemade.
Now run. Oh no! Don't sit around. Leave.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was trucking it.
Vel?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh.
Where is he? I shouldn't even be here.
Wait, is she the assistant?
Neither of us should.
Huh.
Cassian Andor, who you know is Clem. You need to find him. Find him.
You mean kill him?
This is what revolution looks like, Val.
Oh shit.
I wonder if,
That looks pretty.
yeah, she does. I wonder if Luthen's aware of that.
Is that meeting?
Yeah, of them getting Cassian whacked.
Well, didn't even Luthen say that, I mean, it's okay if he ends up dying?
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
expendable.
Yeah. Damn it. I was gonna say that word.
Bro, why?
Oh, that's
are you,
his mom.
why are you back here? This is insane.
He needs to go back to the ones
Hey!
that were looking for him.
Wow.
I hear you.
The blicky.
Just hold on.
She's strapped.
The laser blicky.
Cassian.
Dude, robot, shut up.
I got lucky. I scored.
I don't think she's making it off the planet,
To
man.
get us anywhere. Tonight? Yeah, why not? What do we need to take but the three of us?
True.
Get out of the cold and damp.
Start
Find
fresh,
somewhere
new
warm
life.
And easy. I can make it happen.
You might as well change your name.
You gonna bring your ex with you?
Let's do that.
This is gonna go horrible.
And this is, oh gosh.
Mm. Maybe this is the episode that starts on the horrid trend of failure.
Wow.
What is that thing?
Her husband's gonna pull up and be like, "So this is why you have the new cologne."
Takes us
Ew,
where
ew, ew, ew. Mass Effect.
I see it.
we're both a long way.
Grand Vizier has infiltrated my separatist coalition meetings. My driver is an ISP plant, and the forts are my
Damn.
She's just spilling all the beans.
Until recently, I was able to dip in and out of my family fortune without concern.
He's like, "Dude, you're more radical than me."
Yeah.
You're my best shot,
You haven't answered my question.
and I won't. You're better off not knowing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or perhaps you find my politics a bit strong.
Stay at stay at arm's distance. Was he saying he was a separatist sympathizer or something like that? Or some of his views leaned that
I've
way?
been struggling with
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smile.
He was basically just saying that his politics don't match up with what the consensus
Are we that
is here, which is Empire.
Union coming up.
Oh, don't remind me.
Pick up the pace. Just runs right into a stormtrooper. Oh, you're just gonna stay there. You're not even gonna keep moving. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna stay here.
Why?
And the sun's coming up.
It's gonna.
Flashback?
Don't worry, they won't be alone. You're just gonna raise their silly flag, fly away.
Oh, his
Dad. Those are clone troopers.
Yes, they are.
Stay here.
Oh shit.
Shit. Oh, and you're just there. No, no way.
That's episode 3. Clones. Oh shit.
Well, we'll find a place they haven't ruined yet. I'm already there. The place is in my head. They can build as many barracks as they like. They'll never find me.
What's left to keep you here?
This is madness.
No, it's not. It's overdue and probably doomed, and I'm too old, and I don't care anymore.
Damn.
The thing is, every time I walk down Rick's Road, I turn off before I get to the square. I take the long way around, so I don't have to think about Clem hanging there.
Dang, dude.
She said
Oh,
13
'cause her
years?
dad or her husband.
Brave enough to take on a whole Imperial garrison. I'm
gosh.
brave enough to stick it out here. I don't expect you to understand.
He helped spark the rebellion unintentionally. Not even what he wanted, you know? Just
Crobat.
I won't have peace.
Yeah.
not knowing you're out here.
Worried about you all the time.
Jeez.
It's just love.
Do you have allies or anything? You doing this on
I've
your
never
own?
loved anything the way I love you.
Well, bring the droid with you.
No!
Can I speak now?
Tell me
Bring
you
him with you.
understand.
Stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy. There were no survivors on Canary.
Supervisor Blevin obviously finds my conduct a more interesting subject than the advancement of integrated imperial security.
Yeah.
He's put a lot into it. I'm curious to hear his insights.
This is Ferris.
I'd be curious how many people at this table will think it careful that you found a way to access our sector data without ever filing a request.
Is that true? Did you?
Yeah.
Yes. I used the Imperial Emergency Act in the wake of Aldani to gather data across multiple sectors without official sanction, but that is the wrong question. I'd like to know if anyone here believes the rebellion plans its actions around the artificially constructed boundaries of our sectors.
Major party guys created those sectors.
As organising principles, not personal playthings, do you really think the rebels care about the lines we draw on maps?
Do you think the relevance of my work has been supplanted?
Systems either change or die.
Damn.
By accessing unfiltered sector crime reports, I can now prove a link between the theft of our most secret equipment and its distribution to rebel groups across the galaxy.
Let's go.
This is hard, verifiable data. You are prepared.
Have more to do with self-preservation than any sense of urgency.
It's more urgent than a renegade intelligence officer.
I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavour as Supervisor Mira.
That's true.
We'll be making some progress.
Maybe some resolve in you little...
For the moment, I'm reassigning the Molana sector to Supervisor Mira. Felix is of great interest to her and has clearly become a distraction for you.
Oh!
Provocative exchange.
Oh, look at that smirk.
Supervisor Grandy, you will accelerate.
Finally gets a one up.
Yeah.
Young, I will expect your...
She's so proud of her
Bitch!
accomplishments.
Moving up the line. She's like, if you ever use my words against me again, I will fucking kill you.
Thank you, sir.
Watch your back.
Oh, shit.
It's good advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Cassian go into a vacation beach
Puerto Rico?
Beach episode? Niamos?
Did Cassian go on vacation?
He went to Mexico, baby. Oh
hell
yeah. He took the Shawshank path. He got out of Dodge and found a beach and a woman.
Hey.
Why? Oh, fudge! It's like a mole rat. Ew. Or the...
Oh shit, Sand Trooper.
Run! The British are coming! The British are coming!
The grannies.
That's E.T.
Yeah. Hey, the canon in Star Wars.
They are, yeah.
Stand right there.
Dog.
You look like you're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
Or you've been running.
Why would I be running?
Because you're a part of it.
Part of what?
What?
Yeah.
I'll ask the questions.
What?
You heard me.
Wait, no. I don't know anybody here. I'm a tourist.
Tourists don't run.
I'm not.
What is up with this fucker?
That window.
Oh!
Oh!
I'm just going through the story. It's right there.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Down, sir. Drug assistance, please.
Cops suck, bro. These cops suck.
Hey, you want to check the show?
Oh!
No. No, he meant to watch. No, he didn't watch.
Oh, gosh.
Hang.
Yikes.
Tell him you mean watch. Crime, walking an unleashed massive
Pistachios in Star
animal
Wars.
Fouling.
4 months.
What?
Dude can't even catch a break on his beach day.
Here.
This used to be a 6-month sentence. 6 years.
Oh!
No, wait.
That's crazy, bro.
I didn't do
For
that.
just walking.
I'm starting a rebellion
He
too.
was just walking.
The tourist.
Jeez.
6 years.
It used to be 6 months.
Here goes fucking almost half a decade of your
I'll show
life.
you 6 eternities. Bah, 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 bah. Well, failed beach episode. Close attempt.
6. And that was episode 7.
Yeah, man.
The beginning of the second half of the show.
Super depressing initially, or super like, I don't know, just cool.
Lots of wit, big words, difficult for Adam, and fuck the police.
Wait, what was difficult?
I think the politic meeting,
The politics
where
stuff.
just the people.
They were just
walking
trying
around.
to talk coy. Like they just were like, she was just trying. You know, she can't just stand out in the open and be like, "Fuck the Empire." Da-da-da, you know, she had to be like.
She was like, "I've been meaning to talk to you."
I'm a little like, you know, it's a little not me what you've been seeing recently.
Yeah. Basically, they started the conversation off light, like hinting at, like you can basically break it down to this. The Empire is kind of whack sometimes, yeah, right? I mean, not really. And then he's like,
"Oh no,
well,
I think
honestly,
they're
if
trash.
I was to share what I thought, you'd probably arrest me." And then she's like, "I've been meaning to talk to you, kind of secret stuff, but don't tell on me." Fuck the Empire, right? And he's like, "Holy shit, you are crazier than me."
Yeah, and then she's like, "By the way, you work in a bank. I need all my fucking money."
Yeah.
For what? Just don't.
You don't need to know.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just
He
don't
realized he was not the big shark on the opposite side of the political aisle.
Yeah. Fuck the Empire.
But to some degree, she had trusted him. She was excited to talk to him because
Yeah.
she had waited for this occasion because there's only
Weird.
3 people total.
Childhood friends.
Or childhood friends. But she had some feelings
Smile.
that he might be somebody to make 3 for.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we didn't get to see him, like, go in on it, but he didn't turn her down. He kind of just stood there shooketh.
Yeah.
Before that, though, she did hear the news that things had gone down, and
Shit hit
apparently
the
it
fan.
did not go down how she expected it to. She went to go talk to Luthen, and Luthen was like, "Well, what did you think? Like, this isn't going to be like a small step. Like, I took a jump, like a leap of faith, and this is there's no turning back now."
Yeah.
I'm sorry that like the translation got lost in between you and I, but it's too late.
Yeah.
Like, we are in this, and we're gonna keep moving forward with whatever the operations are now.
What did
They got
she?
the finance.
What did she think it was going to be a more peaceful route?
I don't know what she expected.
Yeah, I mean, well, part of it too was the whole this meeting, he needed her to get money. Like every time they met up and talked, it was like, "Hey, I need money."
Yeah.
And that whole mission was to get the money that she has been like lacking in giving.
Yeah.
So I don't think she was fully aware of like that mission specifically because she came and she said, "Was that you?" And
Yeah.
she was like, he was like, "Yeah." Like
It could have even been the lack of
Yeah.
discretion. It could be the lack
I
of
have
discretion.
committed great war crimes.
It could very well be the fact that it also became like super publicized.
Oh yeah,
Like
everyone knows.
Perhaps they were hoping the mission would be more stealth involved and
Well,
not.
Luthen didn't hope that.
Well, the
Everything-
plan-
he
the
said
plan
everything
itself.
Yeah, it went well for him, but
Yeah.
she, I don't think,
Was
expected it to
expecting
be
so loud.
Yeah.
like public news for social media.
Yeah.
And now it's like the talk of the town, so perhaps it's harder for her to have to navigate around the situation. Like, I don't know how that particularly influences her to make her feel cornered, but
That's
it
what I
seems
was
like
gonna
it
say.
will make her feel cornered.
Maybe,
to
yeah,
some
maybe
degree.
she's scared now.
Well, I think
Because
it's
she's the
'cause-
one who's pushing that.
Well, also she's the one that's already under surveillance.
Right.
Like Luthen is existing as a shop owner, but no one really knows who he is.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a problem. Whereas like everyone else is like fully aware of who she is. I mean, she's like she said, she's got ISB agents that are
In her drive.
Yeah, in her stores, her coffee places, her council, and her driver. Like,
Yeah.
she's just, and even I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, she might not realize it, but her husband is sus of everything she's doing
Yes.
too. So
Was it her
He's a
or
dirtbag.
was it her or Luthen a couple episodes ago that were saying like I can't even keep up with it because they are intentionally rotating people out?
that was
her.
That was her.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
not getting
yeah.
spied on. She
She is.
Yeah.
She was like, I have a new driver like every week.
Yep. The guy was an ISB.
Yeah.
But we also got to see the payoff for blonde Imperial lady. Her maneuvers off the beaten path of the Imperial course has self-corrected on a new path. She's making distance. She's able to accomplish some things because they said like if you keep walking like the path that we take, we might never get anywhere. And So she's the snake who maneuvers outside the Imperial strategies and is improving how things are. And Qyburn from Thrones, I don't know his name, lead Imperial man,
lead ISB
director,
is has finally given her shot. She can run everything, or she can run the investigation on that planet.
Yeah.
The other dude is out, and
watch your back.
Yeah, but at this point, watch your back because
you're making enemies.
That's what it is.
She got lucky though. The guy brings up a great point. Like, if everybody was to act like you would be super radical, and like we wouldn't be making any progress if she didn't make progress in that instance.
Yeah.
But because she did, she proves him wrong
Yeah.
for staying in the tight wedges of how to operate.
But Qyburn was like, man, I wish everyone had as much enthusiasm as you, because we would be succeeding right now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Cheers to you.
But now she has to watch her back.
Yes. And then we got the Red Woman, which I'm pretty sure is just the shop hit Luthen's assistant.
Jinx.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just her. It looked like her. I didn't realize the stock effect.
Very different.
She's the only person that would know. The only other person that would know what's going on.
Yeah.
And she was saying that Luthen wasn't coming.
She reminded me of a Night Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I was gonna say the people from the third movie. She has
the Utapau look.
Yeah, the
fit,
Utapauian,
but she reminds me of a Night Sister.
Tens of thousands of them.
And
But she told Vel to go find Cassian and knock him out because he is no longer of use to us, and basically he just knows who Luthen is. So, we can't have that information floating around out there. Cinta was escaping.
Yeah.
She was riding a bike. That's literally all we saw.
Yep. Good news is she's not dead.
Yeah.
Bad news about die. So.
Good news, not dead. Cinta rode away. She is alive. Looks like it. Vel was wondering where.
Skirt.
Also,
yeah,
we forgot to mention with the whole ISB thing.
I fucking love the both of you.
Qyburn, I know, I love you guys too. Qyburn had said that basically they're going to raise. Was it Qyburn that said this? That they're going to raise taxes on all Imperial planets?
They're loading up pretty much every single
Or
form
all-
of enforcement. Tax increase to scare people to even consider
But those
trying to do
the
anything.
planets that aren't pro-Imperial, like the ones that even have a little bit of we don't fuck with the Empire, they're getting tax
literally as
increases.
punishment.
And also we see later in the episode punishment increases.
Yeah, because they can't attack the people that stole the money. So it's like if Adam stole it, it's like now we gotta pay double to compensate what he just took away from us.
Yeah. It wasn't Qyburn, it was the other guy.
The guy with the mustache.
The guy you said is the narrator.
I think it's the guy.
You really?
If I had to take a guess, why do they do like a slow pan up to the guy bigger than Qyburn?
I just forget that I forget what his name is.
It's Anakin's dude, the guy that rides on the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah, I know. You do see him in the Rebel show, and he is like a white.
A galaxy divided by war.
Oh, I just got it.
I honestly don't think he's gonna be.
What's
I
up,
realize these episodes are all out of order.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's that guy. If you heard the voice clip very quickly, so we don't get copy claimed.
Whoa, Darth Jar Jar.
But if I had to take a guess, maybe that's the Easter egg of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like I remember when he's in the Rebels episode, he's still kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
this
don't
guy
know
seemed
what
like
he's
a
up
little
to
bit
in
of
the
a dickhead.
Rebel era. He's still Imperial, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. He's in one of the episodes.
I couldn't remember.
He's an admiral they run into.
Yeah.
I think they steal from him. I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like he lets Ezra go. Like he knows what they're doing. He's kind of like, just go.
Okay.
If I'm wrong about that, my bad.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while since we watched it.
It's been a while.
That's the Adamism. I knew it. As he said that, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. We got Cassian coming back to his homeworld for whatever fucking
Dummy.
reason.
I understand it. Trying to get his mom.
Yes.
I would do the same.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his mom.
She's not for it.
And his pet dog.
Yeah, and his droid.
Didn't even take the dog.
But basically, she does not want to go because she wants to fight the rebellion. And what I was saying too in the episode, she was saying she was remembering the flashback of remember the boy who went up with the club and tried to fight them. I was saying when I said in the episode that Andor I say Andor sparked the rebellion without even knowing it, like by doing this mission, because she specifically said, she's like, if people are willing to go up against a whole garrison, like why can't we fight?
Yeah.
Like Andor, even though he's totally against like fighting the Empire, he is now, like he literally is the direct reason why his mom is okay with it. She's like, did you see it on the news?
Yeah.
Well, now we all should do it. If you know, a small group was willing to of normal people were willing to take on a garrison. I got a gun. I can still walk a little, even though I got a cane. Like I could get busy.
She's got the best motivation.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to die anyway. I'm old as hell.
And I don't.
What
care.
am I losing?
Yeah.
And a person that has nothing to lose is a very dangerous asset to be against you.
Yeah.
But Andor's like, well, I'm young. I'm gonna take my cash and I'm gonna go do the beach. And he did.
I'm gonna do something else too.
Well, he talked to the girl too. He talked to the girl and said, deuces. She wasn't really
Bix.
about that.
Yeah.
Bix.
Yeah. And she also said that like basically everyone hates him here now because it's all his fault that all this happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Very
the Empire's
disappointed.
occupying it. Yeah.
Very disappointed none of the crew from that planet joined us yet.
Yeah.
We will see. Perhaps a newscast of his mother might incite him to come back one last time. But he's in jail. He went to the beach, didn't even get to like put his feet in the water. He was just walking on a little pathway and some ruffians were passing by him and he just got caught up. He ran into a security droid that just choked him out.
Just for walking.
And that was exciting.
Yeah.
Cool to see those guys.
Those
You don't
droids
see
are
them
cool.
often.
Yeah.
A newer creation in Star Wars.
Yes.
And
Those droids?
Yeah,
Is that not the droid from Rogue One?
Though that's when those type of droids were created.
And that's not the exact one, but that's, well, we don't know because they didn't name it. But it's one of those droids.
Yeah.
It's a girl, right?
It's Lando's or the
Lando's
Han
is a
Solo
girl.
movie.
Has a female voice?
No, the Solo movie does.
That's
this one does not. Or sorry, the one from Rogue One that we are familiar with does not. But I think that's when it got introduced into the Star Wars universe. But that was fun little.
Easter egg.
These guys exist in more than just one movie.
Sorry.
Oh, they're in the bless you. They're in the Cassian game or Cal Kestis game. What was it? Force, dear Lord. Fallen Order. They're in the Fallen Order game.
You
Those
said
guys are
Force, and
annoying.
all I can think of was Force Unleashed.
Forrest Whitaker, who might be making an appearance. We don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, he's locked up now. 6 years.
6 months, 6 years.
I can't imagine he'll be in there for 6 years, so something will happen. I'll get out. But
Blondie will find him.
Yeah.
Vel?
Who will he run into to help him get out?
That is a great question. I don't know.
Maybe a fun new character in the show. The show needs more characters anyway, since
The blind guy.
some are disappearing and dying.
From Rogue One, the blind guy.
Ooh.
Not yet.
Oh, maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No, they haven't met yet.
You don't know that?
They mean the movie.
Shut up, that's a
Spoiler.
spoiler.
That's not a spoiler, because the
He hasn't
characters...
seen it. Maybe blind guy.
Maybe blind guy.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, good episode.
Okay, my one grievance with the show. I do really enjoy the show, but one thing. Why the fuck did they end so awkwardly? Every
I know, that
episode
was
ends
such a weird ending.
It just went back to the dude that we didn't even mention. I don't even care about talking to him. The former corpo investigator deputy.
He
and
looked up, and then it was over.
Why?
Very...
They do that.
Very weird.
Luthen, last episode, he was happy because they won. The other episode was just Luthen talking to the woman, being like, I don't know. And then that was it. It's like...
What you doing? What you doing over there?
I don't know. Pistachios are canon now to Star Wars.
And TVs.
And TV.
Or TV's not a thing?
They were, but
in,
okay.
The club.
They were
on the big plasma screen.
Yeah,
Football.
they were playing like soccer and football and shit like that.
man.
Yeah, I know. The TVs were a thing, but it was just interesting to see like a breaking news.
Yeah.
We come to you live from Working Titles news station.
That was cool. You don't see news in Star Wars,
Yeah.
really. Because Anakin was supposed to be all over the news.
If you just have us playing the background, Will just did a cool effect to the screen that looks like we're the news.
Gave me work.
Will also puts explosions everywhere, and then he says, "No, I'm not going to edit that part." Boom, we just saved him. Psych a lot. Just saved him for a couple minutes. The episode was good.
Yes,
I am
it's
happy. I do think the pace needs to pick up.
Yes.
My only grievance. I
Yes.
don't have many grievances with this show.
I was gonna say that. It
I
needs
think
to
it's
pick
good.
up.
You should have. Today is actually the first time I thought of like how I would do it different. Wouldn't have shown the cereal eating guy until today. I would have cut him out of the past 3 episodes where he's just eating cereal.
Where nothing happened.
And then just put him in this episode, take out his mom, and just make reference to his uncle that he gets nepotism.
Keep talking about his uncle
in the workplace.
I like my theory. What if he's like a rebel?
Could be, yeah. And I also am not a big fan of like some of like. Okay, it's cool to see Coruscant. I get it, but also the walking sequences, like the blonde ISB agent, the lady going to meet Vel. Like, there's just a lot of sequences where we're just like watching people walk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are we doing that? Like, I just don't. I don't really want to see that personally. Like, I just don't really want to spend.
If it's not super needed,
if it's 10 minutes of walking, like, you know, you can cut it out. It's probably not that much, but still, it's just unnecessary.
I think the worldwide web. I was gonna say the web, but that didn't make sense. The world of consumers need to get used to anime format. You don't need to do 40 minutes just for a story. Clone Wars is like one of the most popular Star Wars formats, and 25 minutes on these things we see. Yeah. You don't need to do all the walking sequences. Just make quick little segments. We can wait a week. That's fine. We do it for anime.
Yeah, and I just think that like some stuff just could go. Like, but keep like the world building stuff. Like, I love like seeing. Like, sometimes the walking sequence is cool. Like, when he's walking on the beach and we're seeing all the different aliens and stuff like that, it's, like, doable. But it's, like, when you're walking down, like, an Imperial hallway and, like, nothing's really changing and it's just ISB lady, like, adding 30 seconds to, like, a 5-minute scene just to see her walk in and out and just stand there. I'm like, come on.
Well, like, or even the Cinta moment was, like, put that in the last episode.
I mean, it's cool. We know she's still around, but like, she didn't do anything.
In the next one,
she literally unveiled the bike and then just
watched the Star Destroyer and then
It's funny. One of the most like unironic things was the episode where they're escaping, and I was like, "Come on, punch it!" I was like, "Oh right, I forgot." You kind of forget where these things come from.
Yeah, stole it from Han Solo.
No, we didn't. We just came up with that.
Yeah, sorry,
we made it.
True, guys. I see you in the mirror.
Stop.
Hey, look at that.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna make me fucking lose my mind.
It's the Star Wars thing, because you know how I'm always like, wow, look at that crazy intro.
I don't even know if we'll edit these parts out because I haven't seen that part of the Andor
I've cut them out.
Ah! But now it's like the hero that from Marvel that guy erased. No one ever knew, but he was there the whole time.
He didn't even look at you.
He really didn't. Space fascism.
Yes. Space racism?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
so based off your ethnicity or like species, you go to certain planets?
This is how the episode ended.
He looked up. He realized he has become the cubicle guy. I can't even talk.
Whoa.
That's cool. Scary, but cool. And it has to be so uncomfortable too. They just do like a turn and you're just like strapped there.
Oh, he looks so sad. Yep, see?
Called it.
Dude, I'm just trying to clear my name.
One would think you'd want to leave Ferrex as far behind as possible.
One could be wrong.
Damn.
You said I was given something.
Given a choice.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo!
That looks sick.
Yeah.
Narkina.
Narkina 5.
I can't talk. Narkina. Ice planet?
I was gonna say we got some snow.
Can't tell. Could be salt.
Put him in the mines. It's water.
Whoa. It's the Avengers bad guy base.
You mean the prison?
Yeah.
What's it called? The raft? The rift?
Yeah, the raft. Look at that. It's like sucking water.
The Starpath was left behind as he escaped the tactical team sent in to arrest him.
Man, he doesn't give a shit.
Andor was in the act of transferring the unit to a person we've named Axis. Drill down, find Andor, and get a hunt started.
Great. So, both sides want to kill Andor at this point. Or one wants to kill, one wants the information.
Oh, weird shoes.
Yeah, what's with the...
They gotta be like suction or something.
There's definitely a reason for it. It's gonna play into the story.
Mooches!
This is an Imperial factory facility. I'm sure some, if not all of you, are wondering how we risk standing before you without weapons. It's an open question.
Is it the floor like
And
electrified?
hopefully one, you won't need to have one.
Has it got like rubber shoes on?
But
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
No.
that was level 1 of 3.
Damn.
Our floors are tungsten steel.
I don't want to know what happens on the 3rd level.
Skin melting. Raiders of the Last Ark melting.
Body implodes into the ground.
That was very good. I solved a double murder and found the killer in 2 days. It was overly ambitious, yes, but time was slipping away and the opportunity was real.
Bring him in as an underling.
It's clear you need Andor in order to find his partner.
Put me on the job, man.
It's also clear that whatever this is more important than the death of 2 corporate security guards. It could be a valuable asset going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Raise the alarm one more time. Then it won't be me you're speaking to.
Very interesting tie. You see his tie? Comes
Yeah,
through his shirt.
It's like a belt.
It's very interesting.
He said he recognized Luthen's voice, right?
He said he would. He would if he heard it again.
What do they call him? Axis?
Yeah, that's their code name for him.
You know that. He'll be here any second. New man ready on 5.
Don't do anything stupid.
Override.
Copy that. Coming up.
To think he was just running on the beach.
With all that money, too. That
Before that, he was getting some puss, man.
Yeah.
What a beautiful way to put it. Thank you, Adam. Jesus.
This is Unit 52D.
Andy Serkis?
Oh, really?
2, the D is for day shift.
Yeah, it is.
7 levels of factory, 7 rooms per level, 7 tables per room, 7 men each table.
Interesting.
My name is Kino Lloyd. I'm the 52D unit manager. The 49 men in this room answer to me.
What the
Name.
fudge?
Kiev. From the top 3 on the level. You will want to keep that happy. Sensitive, you understand?
Yeah.
Sick, injured, you talk to me. Problems with another inmate,
talk
I'll
to
know
me.
before you do.
Man.
Losing hope, your mind, keep it yourself. Don't ever slow up my mind. Take
His
it back.
face, his facial features, man. He's so good. I'm glad they brought him in.
They've got a lot of great people in this show.
Yeah.
We've been waiting. So what do we call you?
Kip.
This feels like Shawshank Redemption now.
Cargo.
Jeez, these guys are like pros.
They have to be.
I know, it's insane.
I'll be cleaning the table. So it might be a little different.
It's on the box. They're calling it.
Jeez, dude.
The losing table's gonna get disciplined.
It's like Squid Game in prison.
Yeah, except there's really no reward. It's just don't die.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Or don't get tortured.
Let's go.
Freaking insane.
Where do they even make it? Like, I'm trying to figure that out.
Some weapons for the Empire to some degree.
Or
Destroyers?
No, it's just pieces.
Though, how the hell did they construct the Death Star? You know? I mean, it would take the world to make such a planet-sized thing, so it would make sense to make every prisoner across the galaxy part of the creation of things.
Jesus.
Is
Just
it?
make the same thing?
This is insane.
Yeah.
That's a factory job for you.
I know. Well, what's more insane is this. He just came off the street. Like, how do you know he's going to be equipped for the job?
Ew.
Maggots.
Ew. Ew.
Not for me.
No, I'll have those.
That's like your
You used to
your makeshift iron trash can. You put the gummy worms in it.
Yeah.
That's real.
What are we toasting?
A quick night.
I'll drink to that.
This guy's a dick.
Hello, Tay.
Hey, Coleman, how prompt you are. Baron? Still in town or commuting? Taste of fire, mate. I'll have one. Make it 3. Mon is working, but there's much to be done.
Man, you were quick on the draw to find out that was Andy Serkis.
I saw the face before even the voice. I heard the voice, I saw the face, I was like, yep. 2 days.
He's freaking
out. The dude behind him's like, man, I've been through this way too many times.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to throw up. Sign language. Is there somebody out there, or is it his
It's
reflection?
like somebody across there. Look at that. Sonny's
Yeah,
responding.
I
You see
that?
that?
Yeah. Like his brother or something.
Dude, ASL is so cool.
Yeah, but that's American Sign Language. This is Galactic Basic Sign Language.
GBSL.
Sensors in the floor, 2 men in one cell. It's an instant flight.
Pull out!
Shit.
Bro, what the fudge?
Jeff.
This is so weird.
What do you get?
The tube. You can get as much as you want.
Ew.
They like us healthy and fueled. Don't worry, you'll learn to eat it. It's a great start. Get
Oh.
twice in one day.
Double, triple, it doesn't matter.
Hey!
You're into it, don't want you anymore.
Enough!
Get straight with that.
Mouth straight!
Things are getting a nose to you. Those days are over.
I said that's enough.
Return to your cells.
This is intense as hell, dude.
30 seconds on red.
You don't walk in your sleep, do
Yeah.
you? What? You'll find out. Hot floor!
Hot floor?
It's like the floor is fucking
Lava.
Get off the floor, Andor!
Bro, get in your cell.
7
Is
seconds,
this guy
dipshit.
dumb? Come on. Jeez. You get flavor in your tube if you behave and do well. It better be freaking like ice cream.
Milkshake.
Yeah.
Excuse me, if you will. So nice to meet you. I'm going to spend more time at this window, I promise you.
How do people live like this?
Oh shoot.
I'd literally murder.
In Minecraft myself.
Minecraft.
Minecraft myself?
Yeah, I would Minecraft myself.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it is, man.
I have to say, this is already like shaping up to be my favorite episode, just through the most random thing I never thought I would see in Star Wars.
Drinks off the tube.
She got frosted out.
No. She wanted to see if the tunnel near the hotel was still open.
Why?
She
So
gonna
the
blow it
rebellion
up.
can sneak in and take them by surprise.
Yo.
She's a rebel. Good luck with that.
What about the daughters of Ferrix? She's a past president. They must have a warm room somewhere.
They've tried. She's made her wishes clear.
People are so stubborn. Cinta?
Where did you go?
That was
Yeah.
a big one. Maybe I'm a rich girl, running away from her family.
That's cold. Even for you.
I don't know what family she's from then.
Yeah, whatever rich family she's part of.
Maybe she's the daughter of Luthen. She's got the jaw of Grandma Tarkin. Them high cheekbones.
Yeah. She's gonna try and make the call.
You know what's really great about all these characters they have as like early day rebels is a lot of these people can be coming into the future series, like who will be around during the days of Luke and Han and Leia.
She's asking us.
She knows more than we do. So much more. She might have a lead.
More likely it's the ISB working her radio.
You're guessing.
And you're slipping.
Oh.
True.
I'm not slipping, Leia. I've just been hiding for too long.
It's all different now.
Damn.
We're going loud. Vulnerability is inevitable.
The Axis.
I'm not slipping.
I know. I just need you to wake up. There's a lot to do.
Oh,
Gosh, dude.
Shut it down.
Okay. Where's he going?
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're gonna get to see what happens.
Oh yeah. He's gonna Minecraft.
Just see the aftermath. And
Table 3, the tall one, Phil! Jump
Table 3, that's horrible.
You see the blood on the left.
Yeah.
Hey, this is not his table.
Level 5, with disruption.
Oh no! I got the radio guy.
Oh no.
I recognize that guy. That's Rhaegar Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What the fudge?
Oh god! Oh,
sorry. Big man. Okay. What the fuck?
You ever accidentally walk into somebody and then you're just like, oh, where do we go? Where do we go?
Yes. We both. Hey! Sorry.
Yeah! Look at that X-Wing.
Garrison at Old Donny.
Yeah!
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
That's really good.
Aren't you tired of playing behind the scenes with... Aren't you tired of fighting with people who agree with you? You come all this way to scold me. He's found a weakness in the defenses. It may take some time to work out, but he's got an angle. The man's an ox. Slow. And stupid. And strong. You don't? I'll take them elsewhere. I work alone. That's what I'm trying to change. I'm not going to put my people at risk for someone else. We need to pull together, Saul. The Gorman Front. The Partisan Alliance. Sectorist. Human cultists. Galaxy petitionists. They're lost. All of them lost.
Jeez, dude.
Lost.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We don't put aside our petty differences. Petty. I am the only one with clarity of purpose.
True.
Well, anarchy is a seductive concept. A bit of a luxury, I'd argue, to a man who's hiding in cold caves,
Yeah.
begging for spare parts.
Yep.
They play the
Let's say
game.
it's day, Luthen. Good luck with Anto Creep.
Damn it.
Oh, is that the torture device they used on Han?
Maybe. I think it's just a chair that he's being strapped to. Yikes. You're next. Damn. Don't say who you were calling.
Yeah.
Don't
think it's
say.
about that.
I think it's.
No, it is.
They got the radio guy.
It is about that.
And who knows what he shared? He's probably got all the intercom like data where she's reaching out to. And if it says it's going to Luthen's shop, then Luthen's on the run. He's joining Saul at that point.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This episode's insane. I forgot where we're reacting for YouTube.
This is the end of the episode.
Okay.
I can already tell.
Because it's always gonna end on a weird note.
Yeah.
Dude, what's with this show? Why did you return to this? You just should have ended the last scene. That was episode
8. Nakrina 5.
Narkina 5.
It is pretty hard for me to like, not pretty hard. Let me take that back. This is one of those times where I completely forgot we were on the channel. Seriously, like I was so into it. This episode was fun for me at least. I'm pretty like I like what they're doing. This is the complete opposite of like what most Star Wars shows I feel like fall prey to, where they feel the need to have to like attach it to something bigger. Like, and while this is obviously attached to what will become the rebellion, no shit. Like it doesn't. Every episode doesn't have to rely on that fact, you know. If they could just breathe and tell their own story, and I don't know, something about this was just fun to me. I got some Shawshank vibes. Got to meet or continue some really exciting plots that I'm really shaping up to. Like, this is the first episode that I was watching, and I was like, wow, there are so many original characters now in this show that it's fun because we have season 2 in sight, but most of these characters will be alive for where Disney is spending a lot of their new stories. So,
yeah,
should we get some other TV shows, and I say this for about every single Disney show that Star Wars puts out, or sorry, every Star Wars show that Disney puts out at this point, they've basically created so many shows that they could do whatever they want at this point. Like, they've put in the work for building the grand universe, and it's very fun to see come to be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. It's refreshing to have like a story that can kind of just like exist on its own and really surround itself on like the character and not the event, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So yeah, I've enjoyed it. I like where we're heading. I feel like there's some things though where it's like not not too much happens. Like the deputy inspector. It's like I feel like every episode since he's been axed, it's like we've just returned to him for like 2 scenes for him to like kind of get nowhere.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it's just like there's some parts where it's like we just kind of slowly move, or even Mon Mothma, like it's like not too much has really changed in her realm, but just the struggle to get money and the fact that she's trying to like, pull support in the Senate to like oppose whatever Palpatine is doing at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this is the best example of a show that embodies the daily occurrence of a universe. Not everything is the most exciting thing to witness, but it feels so real because they're taking that excruciating. I mean, this episode was long. To be fair, we said, I don't know if it's in the video, but this was a long ass episode, but it definitely helps with the feel of making this fantasy world feel real, because you're literally, I mean, like Will said, nothing grand happened this episode. Everything was pretty minute and literally tiny chess pieces moving here and there. Like, Mon Mothma is just gathering what people's opinions are on the Emperor and rebuttaling what has already been said between her and the new guy that she's picked up on, getting new info from him. Hasn't really progressed much with that. And everybody's looking for Andor. We have Luthen, who's now trying to, like, the next step in his journey is deciding how much in the limelight of the rebellion he wants to be a part of, because the success of his jump in faith has paid off. So now he's dealing with him realizing he's going to have to take bigger steps, and there will no longer be the ability to be in the shrouds, which has been his whole arc so far. Bix and the big dude, I don't know what his name is.
I don't know why I want to call him Sam.
I want to call him the big Aussie. I don't even think he has an Aussie accent, but he doesn't. Them trying to hold off as long as they can without taking steps as well to some degree. I also like they show the intensity of, once again, the amount of navigating you have to go through without, like, everybody's playing the long game in this show. Like, everybody's going to the utmost they can to not openly share what they're doing. Even like I don't know the 2 ladies' names, Cinna and Blondie. Cinta and Vel. But yeah.
I find it very interesting. I think you used the word spectacle. There doesn't have to be a spectacle.
No, yeah.
It's very interesting for this universe, which to me is nothing but a spectacle. Which is actually very cool that it could pull that off, not be a spectacle.
Yeah.
Because like we spent like 20 minutes today in like a prison, which I'm sure there's a reason and a story plot that will develop here.
That's the one plot where I'm like, what is happening? What is this going to lead to?
But it's still wild, like the extent that this show is going to just show like what is happening in the prison. Like, yeah, but like I'm also just on a more basic level than that. I'm just impressed by like the level that they go to make these rooms.
Yeah.
The big
The
set
props.
pieces and the props to make it feel all the more lifelike. Like those are the miniature things that a general audience won't really care for, but it's just impressive for the show because to some level there is huge amounts of people just making this so you can see what a prison is like in the Imperial side of things.
Yeah. It's so weird. It doesn't. Andy Serkis doesn't make it seem like a prison. It's a game.
Well, essentially,
very
that is
interesting.
what it is. I mean, it's the game of your life, which is a prison.
And the guy said, like, your time's not, when Andor first got dropped off, it's like, your time isn't going to change here, but the quality, like, that's what you're going to be able to control by your actions and your, like, effort and your work. So, I mean, really, it's like a survival of, like, do you want to try and live, like, as good of a life as possible down here, or are you just going to, like, suffer, get shocked, tortured, tormented, eat shitty food?
Yeah, it's crazy seeing Andor just like, alright, I accept it.
I mean, what else
can you do? Die.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
But it's also crazy to see like the influence that some events have on the grander world. I mean, I feel like I said it in one of our post talks about how the Imperials are now just enforcing like that code that Qyburn said at the meeting, like they're just gonna put people into punishment because of the one action the rebellion caused.
Yeah.
And now we get to see it come to life with everybody's sentences being doubled, which the guys brought up, like everybody's been noticing, like it's all because the rebels that they're now taking the flack for it as like a crazy reinforcement to be like, hey, when you leave, this is the kind of stuff that we are going to inflict, behave and serve the Empire.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy fear tactic. Makes the Empire so much more scary. In my mind. I mean, today was probably one of my favorite episodes in terms of making the Empire feel really scary, not from I'm Darth Vader, I have a lightsaber perspective, but from the sheer fear of like, how far for how far its fear stretches into the most minimal of people in the universe.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like, this show's done a really good job of like bringing like the perspective. Because yes, like not everybody in a society, whether it's like this or even if it's like a real life, like you're dealing with a real life dictatorship, not everybody's gonna face the guy with the big gun or the scary, like, you know, megalomaniac leader or whatever. Like, you know, you're gonna face your own like little oppressions along the way. And I mean, even putting it down to like the banks are making it harder for people to like for the senator to move lots of money. People are on edge because no one knows kind of it's random, but like Spy Family. No one knows who's a spy and who isn't. Like, who's going to rat you out for being like an anti-rebel. People's cities and towns are being occupied. People are getting kidnapped overnight to get questioned about stuff, you know. Sentences are being doubled. There's like extra Imperial presence everywhere. And even like Luthen said to Saw Gerrera later on in the episode, it's like the harder, like they want the Empire to fight back harder because the more the people are oppressed, the more they're going to be fed up with this. And the more that the people are going to want to fight back. And I feel like this show is doing a really good job of conveying that, because that's one thing. It's like in the Star Wars movies, you just don't really, you know, it's like a random group of military militia men that are just like fighting off. Like, you don't see like the common man and how the Empire is really like affecting the world.
But this is why shows like Obi-Wan to a degree do upset me. I'm gonna just go a quick tangent just for a second. This is what the extent this show goes to convey an image of the Empire is so good, and when you have F-ups like in Obi-Wan where the Inquisitors are lame as hell and just like messing with each other like children, and they are like the top dogs, that all these people that are actually showing the fear of the Empire are like, they shouldn't be F-ups. Like, I feel like they should be so prestigious in like what they do, that like their image that they give off, that they shouldn't, like, because they seem like lame children, and yet they are the ones in charge. So it conveys weird signals that like how the hierarchy should work. Like, I feel like they should be the most like perfect at instilling that fear and not make me feel like they're lame, when all these people that are just standard humans actually install fear in me. So That's why consistency is so important in conveying these messages, because then you have little hiccups like that just kind of throw this all off. Yeah, that was the tangent, but yeah, that's why those moments do have value for me in the overall storytelling of this universe, because if it's all one world, I would prefer it to all be in accordance with the overall storytelling.
Yeah.
But yep. Andy Serkis. That was interesting. Cool cameo. I liked his role in this. Kind of like the manager of the prisoners.
Yeah. But so, I mean, just to go like story by story, I guess. Andor is now in a prison that's on Narkina 5.
Yeah.
Which is like I mean, it looks like they're underwater in an underwater base on like a factory type of prison where they're building machinery, parts to something for the Empire.
Yeah. It's got the Empire logo on it. I don't know if you saw that.
The bolts.
Yeah.
The bolt. Yeah. I saw that too. I wasn't sure because I don't know my rustic instruments well enough. So I was like, is that just how it's supposed to look, or is that nail actually like designed to have the Imperial like signal? Yeah.
But they don't carry weapons around here. They do have like a tasing rod, but the weapon that they use is the floor.
And the boots help them not be affected by it.
Yeah, so it's like people get electrocuted, it seems like, because they seem like big rubber boots. But they drop him off on his work floor, and basically the guards don't even ever come down there. They just let Andy Serkis run the show, and it seems like each room competes with different rooms, and then each table competes with different tables to get the better treatment, the more food, or not more food, the better tasting food, and like the better quality of
the
life.
tubed preserved.
And did they say whoever gets last gets fried?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. Crazy incentive to work hard. That's why I'm saying, like, I mean, they're surely making like massive objects for the Empire. I'm curious what the reveal will be for that.
Yeah.
I feel like they will do that for the show, like kind of tell us what that was all for.
That's cool. You said the Death Star.
Could you imagine?
That's fucking lit.
It's a secret operation.
Yeah.
So what better than to have the people hidden under the earth of these planets to be making it and not knowing what the hell they're making.
Mm-hmm.
And their lives are on the line, so to some degree they're hoping that they are going to be the best of the best when it comes to this.
Yeah. And then all the prisoners kind of seem to like. There's the one guy that's doing sign language to someone else in another room. They're trying to communicate, and all the guards are curious about like the rebel attack above and the new public decree order by the Empire and what is going on and like what is happening with the rebellion. Like people are interested, and Cassian is clearly trying to keep his name out of it so he doesn't either get blamed or doesn't get roped into it any farther than he already was.
And that's gonna be fun because he's gonna get roped into some form of breakout to some degree because these guys, as soon as they realize what's actually going on, no one's gonna want to stay here for those extra times that they didn't
actually get. Yeah,
like they don't want to pay for that. Or the fact that they said that multiple people keep coming in here for not having done anything. Like, we've seen a lot of that recently. Mm-hmm. Like, people are just getting tagged off the street just out of pure suspect look alone. So, that's going to take a huge price against the Empire because people will not have that. And, was not interested. I'm with you guys. That story with the ISB, I like the ISB agent, but the guy from Poldark, they need to move that faster. Like, we only have, half the show's gone by and he hasn't done a whole lot. I think his biggest role was the first half of the first few episodes, but
that's the story I like. To me, it looks like it is going somewhere.
I like it. It is one of the slow burns, but it's the bottom of my likes right now.
Yeah.
I like the show, but that is my bottom of what I do like.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No. You guys had a cool reaction.
I'm sorry.
We
haven't filled you in.
Forrest Whitaker.
He's a Clone Wars character named Saw Gerrera.
/ a Rebels character.
/ a Rebels character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I know he's in Rogue One.
Yep.
And he's a Rogue One character.
He's a Rogue One character.
He's all the same characters.
You flipped your shit when you saw the sniper dude.
He's just one of the people that works with him. That's all you know. There's nothing more deeper than he's just a cool alien that
works with Saw Gerrera
and has many action figures of. I think he's in Solo. Funny enough, I think he's in Solo. He hangs out with the Enfys crew.
Okay.
I know that's one of the throwaway things. It's like seeing Warwick Davis, so don't worry too much about that. I also got excited because there's like an abominable snowman that works with them too. It's like a giant white.
Was it there?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
It was so tiny because I go.
Oh. There's a moment you did play it, and I was like, oh wow, it's a black and white X-wing. That's cool.
Yeah. That was cool too, actually though.
Yeah. It was, but Saw Gerrera's he's a Clone Wars character. What you need to know about him is he's pretty radical. Like when we were talking about different forms of rebellion, he's the radical side. He's the I sneak in and blow up a building. Doesn't matter if there's people in it type. He's very anti-separatist at the time in Clone Wars. Obi-Wan and Anakin meet up with him to
when he's like a teenager.
Yeah.
Is it actually like Forrest Whitaker in that?
Not in the Clone Wars. Clone Wars. Well, Rebels, yes. So Clone Wars was the creation of the character. Rogue One brought an actor to it. Rebels brought the actor into Rebels.
Okay, good.
So basically creating it as a real. I think he beat Fennec Shan to being the first animated to actor in the universe. I think I'm right about that. Yeah, he beat Ahsoka to that. I think that's it. I think he's the first one. And then Fennec is the first. No, it's not true.
But yeah, I mean, TLDR on his, on his story, his people were being trained by like Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka on like how to fight against the Separatists on their own planet. The Separatists end up killing his sister, and he ends up becoming he's basically like a rebel from the beginning of time before the Empire's even there. Like he doesn't fuck with the Galactic Empire, or the Galactic Republic at the time, but he doesn't fuck with the Separatists because they killed his people. And then as the Empire comes up, he is his own little rebellion. Like his group just kind of, I mean, right now, because no one's really organized together, he is his own unit. I mean, like Luthen said, like you don't want to work with people, and that's what I'm trying to get you to do. So, but yeah, because of his past and because people killed his sister and. He is super radical, like Sam said. He's the type to blow up a building and not care if people are inside of it to get a point across.
And he's if I understood the conversation right, Luthen was talking about the different sects of the rebellion that were gonna go in on this operation, and
the group was a separatist group.
And the group was So it's the set. And just for clarity, the Clone Wars makes it a little bit more clear that the Separatists initially separated from the Galactic Senate because they understood the corruption in there. Unfortunately for the Separatists, before Phantom Menace, Palpatine got his influence through Dooku and basically ruined the Separatists too, turned them into bad guys. Though the Separatists in reality were kind of good in nature initially before they became the bad guy runner-ups. Yeah. But now that Dooku's out of the picture, we can assume, and the Emperor's out of his fingers with that because he basically sent Anakin to murder all the people in charge on Mustafar. Whoever would have been the underlings of the Separatist army that isn't a droid is basically probably
like the real Separatists.
Yeah, probably resolving back to what it was initially supposed to be, which is now rebellion. Problem is, as we see, he ain't down against the Separatists regardless because they were the people who hurt his people. Mm-hmm. Just to make that conversation a bit more clear, which is cool. These are the story things that I enjoy. Or small things like today, that little alien. I mean, I know we see him in Rogue One, but he's a part of the Enfys crew, and in that Solo movie, Enfys suggests being a part of the rebellion, so we can assume she starts her own group. That alien joins up with Saw Gerrera. It's the little things. Warwick Davis was in that movie, and then there's another dude played by Warwick Davis in Rogue One, which you'll see. It's like 5 seconds, gone. But those things I cherish as a viewer. Because it shows the path of like random characters. It shows that even the ensemble have connective tissues to where their characters go in the grander scheme of the galaxy.
They have a story as well.
Yeah, and that just feels that helps you. You don't see that in other shows. You just don't see those kind of things in. I mean, the closest example you might get is maybe a Game of Thrones. Is really I think the only other example I've seen that where a tiny character that's played in the background, who's like a Stark soldier, or was a Stannis soldier, somehow made it into now being a part of the Jon Snow army. Because they go to those little details just for the audience to be like, hey, look.
It's that same guy.
Yep. But, yeah, I like this episode a lot. I think it might be my favorite just in terms of I witnessed a lot of things I didn't think I would see in this universe, and it made me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's favorite, but it's definitely up there. The show overall, I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's just, like, an overall better show than, like, Boba Fett. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have problems with Obi-Wan. I think Obi-Wan's, like, highs make up for the lows of Obi-Wan.
Oh, it does.
It's not, like, it's not an overall good show, but it's a decent show for, like, what we did get from it. Like, you know, I can forget the dumb Inquisitor parts and really only think of, like, how great Obi-Wan and Vader are.
Basically,
you know,
the last 2 episodes are really good.
I still stand with saying the last episode saved it.
I mean, sure, yeah. But regardless, this show, like, overall is a good show.
It is.
And I like that it's not the spectacle. Very anti-typical Star Wars.
It still has to be shocking to you two that I am enjoying this.
It's not shocking to me at all.
Oh, really? Because I'm somebody who's like, where's the lightsabers?
But
this is cool.
But here's why it might be fun. Because I would like spectacle. Spectacle is part of the many things that people want in a story. And I think this will make the payoff for when spectacles arrive more fun. To be fair, Rogue One could also just be that spectacle. It could be that spectacle because that's the ultimate.
The Eye was a pretty cool spectacle.
The Eye was a big spectacle.
It was.
And the heist.
Yeah.
But and we only got like 4 more episodes.
I was gonna say there's like you said there's 24 total, but 2 seasons, so 12.
Yeah. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the story's gonna go and what it will become ultimately.
I can never remember. ISB. Or is that not it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I want to see him join the Empire.
He might.
I want to see it so bad.
The deputy, you mean?
The deputy,
yeah. You want him to see him join. Yeah.
What is his fucking name?
I forget.
Damn. Holdark's buddy.
I like him. I like his character.
Is it Sila or something like that?
In Holdark?
No, in this.
Oh, I don't know.
He's just been
serial guy.
Bitch slapped the past 4 or 5 episodes. Poor dude.
Yeah.
Just doing his job.
Stop ending the episodes on weird scenes.
They gotta stop that. Yeah. Like, just end it on the episode of the stunning chair right there. What is gonna happen to her? Nope.
We need to go back to the cranking of the tools, guys.
Yeah, my big complaint of the show too.
Those are the kind of ending for episodes where you should be binging the show. I feel like.
Yes, it's not one of the ones where it's like, stay tuned till next week, sucker.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's how I feel. I'm like, okay, well, I'll watch Andor when the next one comes out. I guess I'll wait whenever. But, yep. Guys, if you made it to this point, leave a timestamp so we know that you are a loyalist to the rebellion. What group are you? Let us know what part of the rebellion you would like to be a part of, what group you would like to be hanging out with, how you feel about the show once again, and once again, we love you. Punch it!
Bye!